In this video, I'm going to talk about fountain pens, specifically lever-fill fountain pens and ink sacs. Now, what I want to show you in this video is not how to put an ink sac on. I'll do that in another video. In this video, I want to show you what they look like when they need to be replaced. This is an Estabrook pen. Now these are lever fill pens, so when you would be filling this pen, you would put it down into a bottle of ink like that, and you would lift the lever this way, and what that does is push down on a rubber ink sac, and then when you let it go, the ink fills the sac. And sometimes you have to do this a couple of times to get the sac to fill. Now, most of the difficulty when you buy, especially a vintage fountain pen, is getting the section area right here out of the barrel. And they can stick. Like I said, this is an Estabrook. But sometimes they come out fairly easily. And I think you can see on there's some residue of ink sac glue right here. Now, I thought there was a sac in this pen, and sometimes when they deteriorate, they fall off the pen, and you need your trusty flashlight to look in there and see if it's in there. And I think actually it is in there, although if it is, it's up against the sides. So I will check that before I replace that. Now, for an Estabrook, you need a size 16 sac, and this is what they look like. I buy them from Pendemonium. Now, one thing to consider, though, and this is part of why I'm making this video, if you plan on storing your pens, you may not want to put a new ink sac on, and I'll tell you why. You may want to wait until you know you're going to use the pen for a while. I had put new ink sacs on two of the other pens here. These are both Osmiroid 65s. Here's a blue one that I've already taken this out. And you would think this ink sac is fine. But yesterday, when I see what it's doing, see how it's sticking together like that? And when I first took the pen apart yesterday, this is a sign that this needs to be replaced. Yesterday, it was completely flat at the beginning, and I couldn't get it to open up. And I could probably use it like this after I got it filled. But what it means is that the rubber on the inside is deteriorating, becoming sticky, and is just going to go downhill from here. So I have a choice of either putting a new ink sac on, an Osmiroid 65 and 75 65 pens take size 17 ink sac, or I can just take this one off of there and leave the pen without a sac until I know I'm going to use the pen for a while. So I think I changed this maybe 2 years ago, and I haven't used it very much. So the rubber's going to deteriorate whether you use it or not. Now here's another one, another Osmiroid 65, and this is the other way they deteriorate. You see how it's squished? It's also hard as a rock, and in fact would break off. Now, to get them off of there, especially if they're this hard, you really just peel it off of there like you're removing a piece of old tape from it. And you just get it off of there as thoroughly as you can, and then soak the section in warm water to get any little tiny pieces or glue or anything off of there. And this is why I'm saying you should wait. So whenever I was doing this the last time, I bought extra ink sacs. This is also from Pandemonium. It's a 17 for Osmiroid, and it's also hardening. So what I have done in the past is buy, up to 6 or 7 of the ink sacs at a time, and knowing I'd always have one, but if you don't use them, you lose them. So this has become very brittle at one end, and even if I tried to use it, it would crack and then you'd have ink leaking everywhere. So I just wanted to show you how they deteriorate and what they look like when you take the section out. That is an ink sac that needs to be replaced. So in another video, I will show you how to do one. And again, having a pair of tweezers will be handy. This is called Orange Shellac, and it's also from Pandemonium, and this is the adhesive you need to put a pen sac on. And it helps to have a flashlight if you need to check the barrel. And what the tweezers are going to be for, if you pretend that I've already taken this off of there and cleaned it out, what I'm going to do is stick the tweezers inside the ink sac and pull it onto the section. So those are the tools you're going to need to put a new ink sac on. And I have to think about whether or not I'm going to be using these or whether I want them unpacking. So I don't know if I'll be using them now, and I may just leave the ink sacs off of them for now. But that is the beginning of changing an ink sac.